Ladies, switch from men ghosting you to engaged. So, if you're currently facing men ghosting you, listen up. You're not alone. And I have so many clients that couldn't even get a text from men being hot and cold, men ghosting, like disappearing like a ghost. Okay, men telling my clients directly, oh, I just want you for intimacy, nothing else. I just want to have you for fun. And they were like crying in my sessions to now, being engaged. Let us talk about the steps that they had to take. Okay. And if, by the way, quick announcement, if you want to be engaged this year, join my free masterclass, Become the One. The link is underneath the description box. Okay, so look for it. And if you want to talk to me directly, look for a free love audit call. The link should also be somewhere on my website or underneath this video. Okay, so I can give you tips and tricks for your situation. Okay, look for the link and join the free masterclass, join the free call. I'm excited to get to know you. Okay, so let's get to this topic. How can you get from the woman that is literally unable, like get to a man, get a man that to even text and call to a woman that gets immediate commitments? Actually, one of my clients is right now enjoying like an literally immediate commitment. Like she came to me, she couldn't get even like a man, even calling, even texting, doing anything. She couldn't get a man because it was just completely the wrong man for her. And also her energy was not aligned. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what kind of steps we work on. And how now, like every single man she meets, is actually ready for marriage and she's already attracted multiple proposals. This is just a beautiful story which keeps repeating in my world with my clients, and I'm just super excited for this. So obviously, by the way, I get it that it's really painful when you are on the other side. Okay. So I do have a lot of empathy. Um, yeah, so I do get it, but I'm also not gonna empathize too much because there's a solution to that. Like you get to get your ring, you get to get your proposal, you get to be with a top 1% man. And I helped my clients so many times already to get there that I literally created a system out of that. Like I know exactly what steps it takes exactly to, to make you a magnet to millionaires that want to propose and marry. It's something that I myself thought like years ago. Years ago. That's why I become a dating relationship coach, because I was like obsessed with that since years, because I myself was struggling with that. Like, I myself could not like get a guy to do anything for me. Forget about like a $1 water bottle. He didn't like. I was dating guys. I was so having so many issues. The guy I was seeing didn't want to pay for $1 water bottle. Didn't even want to commit as a boyfriend. Like, can you believe that? Horrible, horrible. I was crying every single day. And yeah, like I'm just laughing now, but like then I was crying every single day. Yeah. But anyways, like I got the support. I was obsessed and like how can I do differently? And that's why I'm here to support you ladies. And I'm super excited about those topics because I know that there are ladies out there who are struggling just like as I did. And I was able to shift it around myself, like got Mia's proposal one after the next, which I could accept, I wouldn't have to. And same as with you. If you want to be the woman that actually attracts amazing top 1% men, then stay here tuned. And I'm gonna give you a few tips and tricks already. So what we did with my client is that we have been, first of all, spotting the blind spot and blockages that were keeping her attached to those men who are unavailable. And one blind spot was that she actually felt excited, like her body responded being excited by someone ignoring her. Okay, that was a blind spot. Like she didn't know that. She thought it's like, oh, it's love. No, it was her blind spot. So I was able to point it out, and she got aware of that blind spot. Like, right, it's like blind because she couldn't see it by herself. So I pointed it out. She was able to be aware of that. And I gave her an exercise because um the universe doesn't like empty space. Okay, so whenever we take away something, we have to bring it back. So we can't just take away excitement, be like, don't do it, don't do it. It's like literally like with candy. You cannot just like take away your own candy. You have to like give yourself something else that's pleasurable in your life. Same thing was with her. It was excitement that she felt when a man was ignoring her. Okay, like there's no judgment, it's just what it is, like a assessment of the situation. And then um I told her that, okay, we take away this excitement from you, but you need new excitement. You try to have like a more exciting, pleasurable life. And the guys that are available for marriage, choose a man that actually is exciting for you. Maybe you guys have similar hobbies, you can go, on exciting trips. Like you need that excitement vibe, but it should be from a healthy source. Just like, for example, we all need food, right? But it should be healthy sources. Well, it's the best thing. So she did that. Her blockage was kind of like turned around and it was all good. And then she was able to attract men who are available for marriage. And then she was no longer bored by those men, but because we added the sprinkle of excitement where she could like be excited about her own life and choose a man who was also like really funny, for example. She could like do passion projects with. She got excited. So that was her example. However, every single woman has a completely different reason what's the blind spot. Okay. The second thing is, of course, knowledge, just simple knowledge, what works in relationships, what doesn't. Okay, so we've been working on the knowledge as well. And as you ladies already noticed, in relationships, it's very counterintuitive, especially if you are a high achieving woman. You might intuitively want to like fix the relationship, do more, chase the guy. And that is just gonna sabotage it. Okay. So knowledge, 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 new tools. That was the second step. And the third step was normalizing her blessing. Normalizing it. What does that mean? Imagine right now you get into your bank account 20 million or $200 million. Okay. If you don't normalize it, you're gonna freak out. You know those stories of like the lottery winners where they got this amount of money and then a few years later they ended up having nothing in the bank account again? Yeah, because they didn't normalize the blessing. Same is with Dream Top 1% men. The last step in my coaching and also the last step to your millionaire's proposal is that you normalize your blessing. If a millionaire proposes instead of freaking out, just be like, normalize it. And you'll be telling me, no, I would not freak out. I'll be happy. Yes, you tell me now. But 99% of the time, you would. You would find some kind of way to self-sabotage. Okay. My client started saying, oh, I hate this guy because he texted me, like he sent me a text, and in this text there was like spelling mistakes. Like I cannot marry him now. This is an obvious self-sabotage, but the person in the shoes really believes that, or like, oh, I don't want to marry him. Like his eye color is the wrong eye color. Like it's the wrong. I'm like, so how long you know this guy? Like for 3 months, 6 months? You didn't notice his eye color before that? You didn't? So how come his eye color was not a problem before that and now it's a problem? It's a self-sabotage. That's why the last step is normalizing. I have to help my client to normalize the blessing. Otherwise, they will find some kind of reason why they should not receive that blessing of top 1% men. Yeah. And then the same client goes to me and be like, yeah, I found a new man. He is the one. Like, I want to start dating him. Like, okay. what kind of guy? Show me. Oh, he has the same eye color. Why this guy now doesn't has a eye color problem? Yeah, so you can see like it's like even if you logically use your logic, it's an obvious self-sabotage. Obviously. Yeah. Something like, oh, his jacket is so ugly. Yeah, like he has this jacket since 6 months. Why didn't you notice before? Like obvious self-sabotage where people reject their blessing, completely lose it because they can't hold it. And it's actually normal because we humans, we tend to, we all manifest. We tend to like want to have the same pattern. And when something new comes in, our body treats the new reality like a survival trait and wants to push it away. So that is why the last step is actually normalizing the blessing, which I also help my clients with until they're like, okay, yeah, it's normal. I'm being committed to, I'm being loved, I have a great guy. So normalizing it, normalizing it, normalizing it. So there was like the 3 steps towards a male's proposal. And again, if you would like to have my insight on your situation, look for a free love assessment call spot. If there are no spots available, look in a few days. Yeah, there might be new spots coming up after a while. You can also send me an email if you don't see any spot available. Sometimes I could make like some extra space for you. And again, don't forget to join my free 3-day event, Become the One. I'm going to share with you my amazing tips and tricks how you can become the one and only for a millionaire. Okay, so I'm super excited for that. Join me, it's going to be really fun. It's next week. Sign up for that. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you in the next one.